4-hour race in New Orleans, finishing in second. Scott. Good day and welcome to the Monday, March 14th edition of the Horizon Communication Sports Brief. I'm Earl Baston. The Department of Youth, Sport and Recreation held its annual sports awards at the Hamilton Princess on Saturday night. Bermuda's Olympic gold medalist Dame Flora Duffy was named the Female Athlete of the Year, while track and field's Janai Parentchief was named the Male Athlete of the Year. Sailor Sebastian Kemp was named the Junior Male Athlete of the Year, while track and field's Caitlin Bobb was named the Junior Female Athlete of the Year. Tyler Butterfield crossed the line 5th out of 46 pro men in a time of 2 hours, 43 minutes and 17 seconds at the Clash Miami Triathlon. Bermuda Carters concluded competing in the 3rd annual Simcraft 24-hour race in New Orleans, finishing in second. Scott Barnes was excited with the overall result.
Man, what a roller coaster of a 24-hour race. Everything that we could possibly got thrown our way. Pretty much up until the last 3 hours, it was our race. We stayed on top of the leaderboard for probably 90% of the race. We were on top. If not, we were 2, I think 3 at the least. It was definitely our race to win. Felt like we had the drivers, we had the team, we had the cart to get it done. Just needed a little bit more luck on our side. 3 hours to go, we were leading the race overall, and had a chassis break. Got that all sorted, got back out, fought our way back up to the lead again. Had the chassis break again, and then got going again, bounced back up to the top 3, had a pipe break, and got that sorted, got back out. Felt like we put ourselves in a position to finish top 3 overall. Needed that little bit of luck to do it, and luckily our planning and our strategy paid off at the end.
In FA Challenge Cup quarterfinal action yesterday, the Devonshire Cougars advanced to the semi-finals following their 5-2 win over the Somerset Eagles at the Whitehill Field. The Dandy Town Hornets put their name in the hat for a spot in the final following their 3-1 win over the Somerset Trojans at the BAA Field. Later on in the day at the BAA Field, the PHC Zebras advanced to the semi-finals with a 2-1 win over Robin Hood. Over at Bernards Park, the North Village Rams advanced to the semi-final draw following their 3-0 win over the Boulevard Blazers. Meanwhile, on Saturday, Crossroads bounced back from their heavy defeat midweek to pick up a 1-0 win over the St. George's Colts in Premier Division football action at the Wellington Oval. Vasco became the final Bermuda Football Association Premier and/or First Division team to pick up their first win of the season as they defeated St. David's 4-2 at the Southampton Oval in First Division play. Later in the day at the Southampton Oval, BAA came from behind to defeat Island Rangers 4-1 and moved back into second place in the First Division standings. IslandStats.com brings you 14 Bermuda footballers teams updates as well as Bermuda's only professional football coach update. Nucky Wells' teammate Andy Wyman added an injury time winner secured Bristol City's first away win of 2022. Dale Eve was not in the Spennymoor Town team that produced a sharp second half performance, picking up a 2-1 win over Kettering Town. Keziah Martin was an unused substitute as his Kidderminster teammates went down 1-0 to Ogbar. Willie Clemens, Reggie Lamb, and their Stowmarket Town teammates defeated Grays Athletic 1-0. The lone goal of the game came in the 46th minute when Clemens found the back of the net. Milan Butterfield was an unused substitute as his Atherton Town FC teammates created plenty of chances but couldn't take one in a scoreless draw with Forestly Celtic. Ty Williams and his Deeping Rangers teammates took on Leo Deal and his Eastwood teammates. Williams set up the first goal in Deeping Rangers' 5-1 win. Amar Lewis and his Hollowtown teammates saw out a game for an important 3 points, picking up a 1-0 win. Trinasio Hunt and his Thornaby Football Club teammates were knocked out of the Division I Cup, falling 1-0 to Ashington AFC. Tonight, Butterfield Steed was not in the Glossop North End team that fell 2-0 to win this. Roger Lee sustained a serious injury in the 60th minute as his Lowenbrough Dynamo FC teammates drew 2-2 with Showham Town Rangers. Jair Parford Williams and his Dover Athletic teammates fell 2-1 at promotion-chasing National League South Dartford in the second round of the Kent Senior Cup. David Bascom's Baltimore Blast returned to Tulsa University Arena to take on their West Coast rivals, the San Diego Sockers, for the first time since January 25th, 2020. Baltimore were defeated by San Diego 9-6. Late game heroics sent Zico Lewis and his Sacramento teammates home with all 3 points against El Paso Locomotive FC on the opening night at Heart Health Park. The 2022 Bermuda Squash National Championships concluded at the Bermuda Squash Racket Association Club. A new women's national squash champion was crowned as Emma Kane defeated the defending champion Rachel Barnes 3-1. Noah Brown defended his title, claiming the 2022 Men's National Squash Championship title, but he would need 5 games to defeat Micah Franklin 3-2. Cody Rigo competed in the 2022 WEF Douglas Eelman CSI 5 CSI 2 International Horse Jumping event in Wellington, Florida, competing in the WIHS Hunter Phase Cali Section B class. Rigo and Tanzanite D. Somali picked up the win with a score of 90. Rigo and Tanzanite D. Somali would finish 7th in the WIHS Jumper Phase Cali Section B class with a score of 84. Rigo would finish 2nd in the WIHS overall class with a combined scores. Taking to the center ring for the Platinum USEF Show Jumping Talent Search 2 class, Rigo and Tanzanite D. Somali finished 8th with a score of 74. Meanwhile, day 1 of the Bermuda Horse Pony Association's Fun Show took place at the National Equestrian Center on Visa Street. Michael Rodriguez, riding Rambo, won the open 3 feet 3 inch equitation over fences class, with Isabel Poulter and Cade HZ finishing 2nd. Finishing in 3rd was Vicky Steele and All in One. The open 3 feet equitation over fences class was won by Isabel Poulter, riding Cade HZ. Tyler James and Bon Voyage was 2nd. Kamali Tucker and Wonder Woman won the open 2 feet 9 inch equitation over fences class, with Lily Butler riding Snowmobile finishing in 2nd. In under 11 division netball action at the Bernard Park, the Phoenix Sparks defeated the North Village Lady Rams 13-2. In the other game in the division, the Rangers went down 9-4 to the Storm. In under 14 action, the North Village Lady Rams Red defeated the North Village Lady Rams White 21-5. The Phoenix Embers defeated the Storm Thunder 27-3. Ben Smith would finish in 3rd place with 20 points in the ILCA Midwinters East 2022 in St. Petersburg, Florida. Smith and the other sailors would sail 3 races on the final day to take the series to 8 races. Smith crossed the line 3rd in the first race of the day before finishing 5th in the second race of the day. Smith then closed out with a 7th place finish in the final race. Meanwhile, all 4 Bermuda sailors began competing in the UK LA Noble Marine Valco ILCA 6 qualifier hosted by the Stokes Bay Sailboat Club. Sebastian Kemp, Nicole Stovall, Millie Lewis, and Adrienne Penruddock all took to the waters for 3 more races in the regatta to make a total of 6 races. Kemp is in 3rd with 20 net points. Penruddock came off the water in 13th with 72 net points. Stubble finished the day in 33rd place with 160 net points, and Lewis finished with 249 net points to finish in 54th place. The Bermuda National Athletics Association hosted their 7th track meet of the year at the Philadelphia National Sports Center Southfield. Denver Tucker met the Carifta Games standard for the under-17 boys 100-meter dash after he clocked a time of 10.9, with the standard set at 11.2. During the mixed 800-meter run, Sancho Smith ran to victory in a time of 2:00:83. Finishing second was Jazza James in 2:09:29, and Jada Grant finished third, clocking 2:24:22. The United States Football League held its inaugural supplemental draft, adding 10 players to each of the league's 8 teams. Devois Whaley was drafted by the Houston Gamblers in the 5th round. The Bermuda Field Hockey Federation season continued at the National Sports Center with 3 matches over the weekend that produced 10 goals. The Ravens and Falcons battled to a 1-1 draw in one game. The Islanders came from behind to defeat the Hawks 2-1 in the second game, and in the final game of the weekend, the Pirates defeated the Dragons 4-1. Trey Mallory and his UNC Wilmington men's tennis teammates went down 7-0 to Clemson in men's college tennis at the Duckworth Family Tennis Center. Luke Acktried Sterling and his Adelphi men's university tennis teammates hit the road for the first time this spring, but fell 5-2 to Jefferson University in a non-conference matchup at the Salem Tennis Courts in Philadelphia. And that's a look at the Monday, March 14th edition of the Horizon Communications Sports Brief. I'm Earl Baston.